Okay, we're back at it, guys. Let's have some fun. Already at goal. $4 move up on DBGI. So already at goal. Job done. Oh, I just missed the breakout. Typing in the bloody Discord. Oh, Discord people, just be quiet now. Get over onto YouTube. Okay, so we're already having a good day. Absolutely. Great day already. Alistair, you and me both caught the same move. So, yeah, this kind of started moving. It hit the scanners, moved up. Once it broke out of this flat top here, $13.5, that was it. Rode that pretty much all the way up. Pull back, got back in, rode it up again, double topped, got out, and then I missed this move up here. But we'll see if we can get a little bit more. But we're over goal already. Like a broken bot. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that, look, but so let's have a good day today. Pull it back a little bit, broke new lows, but it did that last time as well, before then double topping. So it broke lows here, moved up, broke lows here, moved up. So if you look at the 5-minute time frame, it's actually not too bad. But look, it is what it is. DBGI. I'm not gonna. Bloody hell! What happened to VFS? It's down at $50. Have a quick look at VFS. It was up at $70 odd yesterday. Ah, yeah, it sold off hard. It was up at $85 pre-market yesterday. VFS, and just sold off hard all day. So it went down to what? $43, lost 50% of its value across the course of the day yesterday. VFS back up to 50s. That might bounce, so keep an eye on that one. Let me know if I need to change server on the old VPN. If it's not great for you, it seems fine to me, but if it's not great for you, so just let me know. Medicine, you should be, it should be fine for you. When it's not like it's going cross country. We're in the same flaming house. I'm spinning. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Alistair. Spinning. What you mean? The little bits of. It might be annoying you, but yeah, I've not had time to sort it out. It's because of I'm wearing a blue shirt instead of a red one. If I was wearing a red one, I'd be okay with the background. I need to sort out my my red green screen. That's what it is. That's what she's complaining about. Yeah, that's the green screen. VFS breaking highs, breaking big highs. Like to hit the new high of the day. There you go. There it is there, 53.25. The spreads on VFS are not as bad as they have been this last week. About 30 cents on the spreads, 60 cents on the ATR. So you've got a 2x coverage there. That's not too bad. I think I'll try and fix that in a minute. Give me a second. Let's see if I can't. That's not it. That's not it. There we go. Is that right? Okay, my head scars seem to have disappeared, but we'll see. Just trying to keep it going. I'm not as technical as I sometimes make out, but you know we'll keep going. I didn't put a green screen on your forehead, Alex. On my forehead. It's the way that a green screen works. It takes a pigment of the color that you select. In this case, the grey wall behind me, and it masks similar colors in the image and projects whatever whatever you're in. So in this case, the background projection. So apparently, my face must be grey. Nano Vibronics. Let's have a look at this one. NAOV. Oh, I've traded this before. With all lines. Let's see. Oh, right. 290. It went up to 290 and rejected. So rejected that $3 area. So Nano Vibronics. Why? That's a pop and drop. Looks back by the looks of it. Taisha moving again. Let's have a look at Taisha on the small screen. Double top there. Back to the VWAP. Benzinga's very slow today. Well, I could take my glasses off and then I can't see anything at all. I don't think it's my glasses it's reflecting on. I think it's probably my eyes. Make up your mind. Are you on the tube or are you on TikTok? Confusing me. Maybe if I got tinted glasses, it would be better. All right, so Nano Vibronics cites results from independent testing of Euroshield, University of Southampton study. Yeah. This, I'd like to see it hold over $2, but it's got, you know, there's a decent catalyst. It's a very small flow, 1.6 million in the flow, and negligible short interest. Huge relative volume. It's 6,000 is the daily average over the last few months. It's done over 100 times that, so 700,000 already. It normally does 6,000. So Nano Vibronics having its moment in the sun, but not sustaining by the looks of it. Oh, guys, if you're watching, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Just do me a favour. We've got less than half of you hit that thumbs up button. Need to maintain at least a 50% average. Come on. So the big mover yesterday that got us over 3 times goal yesterday. Most of you that were trading it were over goal. Most of you traded it well. Was the recent SPAC merger, FG Merger Corporation, and ICCT, and it's halted. It halted just after 12, kind of 12:30. Yeah, 12:30. And some irregularities in share distribution, so that needs to be pulled out in the wash. There was a news halt pending, and then it halted again, and it's still halted. So watch for resumption, maybe, but it seems like there's some trading irregularities that needs to come out in the wash on ICCT. So keep an eye out for that one. Morning, Thomas. Yeah, Ed, as you know, Teal is it's like 120 something. It's below what I like to look at. $2 is kind of my cutoff. I'll take a look at it for you though. It does have momentum. It's moving up. It does have momentum. It's reasonable volume. Over 9.5 million shares traded already. So decent volume. So Tingle Group is the company. TIO is the ticker. Now this is currently $1.26, but it is up quite a bit today. It's up almost 50% on the day. So this started off with about 85 cents just before the top of the hour, about 7:30 this morning, about 85 cents, and it's gone up to just under $1.30, 126, or 129 is the highest, 126 now. So this is Tingle Group. If you like these low price stocks, not for me, but if you like the low price stocks, fill your boots. Just be mindful and manage your risk. Brandon, good stuff. Another one that got over goal on DBGI. So DBGI, where's all my? So DBGI moved up. We saw the volume start to come in, and then it met a little bit of resistance here, kind of 13.45, 13.50. So it broke 13.50. That's where I got in, and was able to ride that up. It did pull back. I got out then on the next candle makes a new high. Here is where I got in for the break of 15, rode it up again, and then got out as it kind of started to retrace. So nice quick goal trade. Alistair, I know you traded that at pretty much the same levels. It seems like you managed to get that as well, Brandon. Good, quick, clean move. What I would like to call an easy trader. The spreads were narrow, still are relatively narrow in relation to the ATR as well. It's pulling back now. It's below the VWAP, but still worth watching. But I'll just throw a little ray line for this descending resistance. Why not? So let's see if it comes up to meet that resistance again and breaks it. That's kind of where I'd be interested in. What else? VFS sold off hard yesterday. If you look at this on the 15, you'll see what I'm talking about. So this sold off hard yesterday. This was up at 85. It opened up at like $82. $85, $84.77. It opened up at. And then sold off pretty much all day. This is the one that crucified me on Monday. But it just sold off all day. Hard to borrow. Short sale restriction. But today it's up again. So 30%. Spreads are nowhere near as big, like 20-25 cents at the moment. Nowhere near as wide as they have been. The range is still big though. So we've still got a big range. On the 1 minute, like 53 cents. So 53 cents on the range. Still a big range. Not a bad start, spread bet. Yeah, well, it's evening for me. So morning for you maybe, but evening for me. It's currently 8:46 in the evening. So we'll we're getting a number of. If you've just joined, if you like what you see, if you're enjoying the content, just hit that, smash that like button, that thumbs up button. If you're a regular attender, you know the drill by now. Smash the thumbs up button. Less than half of you have, so it makes me feel a little bit despondent. It makes me feel unwanted when half of you are not hitting that like button. So. Nano Vibronics back above $2, back above the VWAP, testing it as support, coming back to $2, testing that as support. The clinical study news is the catalyst for Nano Vibronics. NAOV is the ticker. Second biggest gapper so far. $1.4 million. Wow. 1.4 million shares traded on Nano Vibronics. It normally does 6,000. I mean, that is immense relative volume. That's just on one clinical trial. Go figure. There is a couple of IPOs have been slated. They were due to launch on Monday. They got pushed. One's been priced already, so should launch today. So this is IVP is the ticker. So that's the first IPO that should launch at some stage today. It's looking at a $4 open. It may open up slightly higher than that. What we have seen with IPOs over the last couple of weeks is that they can really move. So VFS was an IPO the week before last, if I'm not mistaken. That was an IPO on the 15th. So yeah, 2 weeks ago. And that opened up at $22 and went all the way up to $93. So that's VFS. So we've seen some big movers over the last while from the IPO crowd. So watching NAOV, which is Nano Vibronics, it needs to hold $2 for me and back above the VWAP, and we're going that direction now. But huge relative volume. 1.5 million shares traded already. It normally does 6,000. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. It is a very small float. It's only 1.6 million in the float. So when you think that it's almost recycled this entire float. It's coming up to 1.6 million now. So 1.55, it's 1.65 in the float. So it's coming up to, it's almost recycled its entire float already this morning in the last hour. When did it pop up? It was 8:30. So in the last 20 minutes. It's recycled its entire float almost in the last 20 minutes. So this is it's worth watching if you get some continuation here. So what I'm looking for is a swing high. So let's have a look. 230 or above. Bit of bullish momentum sustain up there, up at 230. And it's independent testing of Euroshield, whatever Euroshield is, but it says clinical trials as far as I can see. So on Monday they applied for inclusion of the Euroshield products in NHS prescription services drugs tariff. Yesterday they responded to CMS determination for Pain Shield not reimbursable under Medicare and Medicaid. And today they've cited results from an independent testing of Euroshield. So 3 days in a row with positive catalysts. Let's see what transpires here. This was a $3 stock back in June, approaching $4 in May. Actually, did go. It went over $4 back in back end of May. So this was a $4 stock earlier in the year. And there's potential for it. I'm not saying it's going to go. It's not a stock pick. It is a clear mover on the day. It's probably the one with the momentum right now alongside VFS. There is another smaller, lower price stock got my initials in there, so I'm mentioning it. King win. TCJH is the ticker. Drop the C, and you've got my initials. So this popped up. It's underneath the VWAP. Sold off again. We'll see. I've not seen that 1 cent spreads on VinFast. This gets back over 55, it might move back up again. After 5 green days, 5 green daily candles. Looking at this on the daily, it's a decent daily daily chart. Bit of a pullback. So if this bounces, we could get back up to $70, $75. And retest the highs of yesterday's daily candle. Possibly. Not saying it will, just possibly. Let's have a look at what the overall market's doing, shall we? So the overall market currently is, well, not doing a lot. It had a really good, very positive bullish day yesterday, but kind of just chopping sideways at the moment. This is the 15-minute chart. So you see where we moved up huge amounts yesterday, and then we're just pretty much chopping sideways, not going anywhere, not doing anything. We're slightly up on the day. Some stocks like Nvidia are looking bullish again today. So Tesla had an immense day yesterday. Tesla did like 7.5% yesterday. And for a $250 stock, 7.5% is a huge move. So Tesla went from like 230s all the way up to almost 260, 256 or whatever it was yesterday. So I think we had a low of 237 with Tesla, and there's. Just after hours, it went up as high as 257. So that's like a $20 move intraday. Phenomenal. Morning by the dip. How you getting on, buddy? So Tesla had a good day yesterday. I think Apple also had a good day. Phenomenal day actually yesterday. It's up slightly again this morning. Will it hold? Well, if we go back to the SPY and look at that on a 1 minute, we had the GDP numbers drop at 8:30, so it's caused a little bit of a pullback. Retail inventories. GDP numbers came in, and GDP quarter on quarter for Q2 is 2.1% versus the 2.4% estimation, and PCE prices for Q2 are 2.5% versus the 2.6 estimation, 4.1 prior, and oh no, that's core PC prices for Q2 3.7% versus 3.8%. So those are the macroeconomic data that dropped at the bottom of the hour 30 minutes ago. You saw that little bit of a retracement from testing the high of the day up at 450. But not a huge amount. It's like 50 cents. We're 50 cents down from that, so still quite bullish. It's not up huge amounts. It was down about 0.1% earlier today. It's up now just under 0.1%. So it's much of a muchness, sideways and choppy. You're looking at the VWAP. It's kind of a horizontal, couple of blips, but horizontal, and the blips are really from the volume spikes. And that's the market today. So let me know your thoughts in the chat. Are we going to see bullish or bearish action today on the overall market? Red or green on the SPY? What do you think? Good morning by the dip. Thank you very much for that. ICO Connect, FG Merger Group, ICO Connect. We're expecting some updates on ICO Connect on the resumption times at 8:55. I don't know if anyone's seen that at all yet. Let's. Why is Benzinga so slow today? Good morning, Neith. Good to see you. We've got some resumption. A resumption on ICCT. So spreads about 10 cents. We've got some big movement though. This moved up huge amounts yesterday, and we caught it pretty much all the way up. I finished here as it pulled back over goal, and then it went again, and I caught this move up here. So I'll do it on for the TikTok crowd. You were watching me get on this move here, get over goal on that, and then after I finished the stream, I caught this move here all the way up and managed to catch that. So this is ICCT, ICO Connect, SPAC merger very recently with the FG Merger Corporation. Was halted pretty much half the session, last half of the session yesterday. Oh, do you know what? I forgot to do that, Calvis. I do apologise. Here you go. I found this for you, Cal. It's amazing, but so you can do trailing stop orders. There's a nice YouTube video there with regards to setting it as well. So enjoy. I hope that helps you out there, Cal. Hey, Stanford, welcome back. Oh, some range on this. Let's see. This is going to be an interesting one today. ICO Connect. See this back over 7. Will we see this back over 7? That's the question I'm asking. $6.76. So the spreads as much as, ooh, some big spreads, as much as 25 cents as far as I can see. The range is huge. Just take a little bit of profit there. I'll get out for break even if it doesn't break new highs. Nice. Well, we've got a bit of volatility back in the market. This was the big mover yesterday. Huge moves yesterday. And huge moves again today. Very volatile. Oh, lovely. Why have I not? Why did I scale out when I? Why am I not seeing my little arrows on the chart? I'm gonna have to add them in just a minute. When I get out of this trade, I'll. Alright, my chart. Does that occasionally. So we're almost twice gold. There we go. You know, I think you can. I think you can script it, but you know, Google is your friend. TWS, I didn't. I've got. I think I've got some script for TWS. I'll double check but I just didn't like TWS in terms of usability, configurability, etc. in comparison to DAS. Trading with interactive brokers, I much prefer using DAS Trader than TWS. So that's why. But yeah. Yeah, so you want those variables in a single hotkey. So leave that with me. Leave that with me, and I'll get that. That was a lovely move up. $4 nearly, $3 from kind of $5.75 up to $8.75. Another $3 move. So $3 move on DBGI, $3 move on ICCT. This one isn't finished yet. Yeah, the script for DAS, but you know, anybody that's in the day trade with Tony community can have all my scripts. They're easy. They're very easy to script for DAS. And you get a lot of pre-prepared scripts in there as well. DAS trade is very configurable, and it's easy configurable as well. Like that's the big thing. Well, I can forget about Monday, about the bad day I had on Monday. So we've recovered that. Now the question is, I think I might be out of drawdown now. Let me just have a quick look at my stats. What was my drawdown before today? Yeah, so 6,800 in drawdown still. So we're back up to the highs. Nice. So August is turning out to not be a complete washout after all. Oh no, it's very easy, Cal. Very easy on the script. I mean, look, it's very simple. I mean, I've been dishing out my hotkey scripts and for a couple of years now, and people are just using them. So, which includes trailing stop, period stop, share size, and the same on the hot buttons as well as the hotkeys. So, yeah. That's for DAS Trader. Like I said, Google is your friend, but if you need any help, I'm happy to help anyone out. Okay, guys, we're falling behind on the like count. We need to at least 50% of you need to have hit that like button. So smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. It's all I'm asking you to do. I'm giving you gold. I'm entertaining you. I'm cracking jokes. And I'm teaching you about trading as well at the same time, or on Monday how not to trade. So smash that thumbs up button, and we've got another couple of people need to hit that thumbs up button. Lock that montage. Yeah. Well, we're over the 30k mark now for August, so that is not a bad idea. Range on this is huge though. 67 cents on the range. This is, we've got a little under 17 minutes before the bell. Now, given that this was halted yesterday, recent SPAC merger had a phenomenal day yesterday, and then when it started to pull back, it halted. There'll be a lot of people that were either in it or wanting to get in it, and that's what's caused the volume coming in here today. So 48% up already today. where it finished, from where it halted yesterday. 48%. That's as it stands right now. It's actually more, but yeah, interesting. It's over 50% up on the day, and we're going again. Yeah, my trip on Dash Trader, my trailing stops on a script. Yeah, so I just press a button and it kicks in with a trailing stop of, I can do 10, 20, 30 or 50 cent trailing stops. Other than that, I have to program it on the montage, and I've got a script that prepares it, and all I've got to do is prepare the gap, the trail size. AMC. Yeah, I'm not enamored with AMC. NAOV, Nano Vibronics, is still moving up. Pulled back over the last 15 minutes though, so probably not something to write home about just yet. That's what I'm looking for. So we've got 14 minutes to the bell. Yeah, your hotkeys on Dash, you program your own hotkeys. Hotkeys, you've got some default hotkeys. Trailing stop isn't one of them, but you've got to program it in via a script. So what you do is you assign a hotkey to a script. So you build your script, and it's the same on TWS as well. But it's you build your scripts out, and then you assign a hotkey to execute that script. It's just a case of what is the TWS script for trailing stop. Right, okay, so TWS Pine script, there's a whole bunch of Pine scripts you can use for trailing stop. Have a read through this one, Cal. With regards to hotkeys, if you want to hotkeys for TWS, yeah, no problem. I've just sent you a link there, Cal, for hotkeys on TWS, and there's a trailing stop in there as well. So just have a look at that, how to configure that. You can do Pine script if you know how to program in Pine script. Otherwise, ChatGPT is your friend as well. Control T apparently is a trailing stop order on TWS. We'll figure. I'm always giving back, getting. I'm always. What do you mean, Tony? Giving? I'm always giving back, buddy. Right, ICCT is what we're watching. It's the top mover on the last 15 minutes, and DBGI. We're watching that for a move back up towards 1450. VFS could be interesting over 53. A bit more expensive. So we've got some. We've got some gap and go candidates today. We've got 9 minutes before the opening bell. Yeah, there's ways to configure it with scripts there, Cal. So yeah, it's this. What you want to be able to do is set scripts and assign a hotkey to a script. So you've got what you're saying is you're using hotkeys, but you're using the default hotkeys. But you can set your own hotkeys. So that's what I've got on Dash Trader. I've set hotkeys for different amounts, so different quantities, different trail sizes, different exits with regards to tolerances, plus or minus tolerance and stuff like that. Yeah, there you go, Stanford. If you need to create, you don't need to create scripts. You just need to find scripts that will do it for you. Because why reinvent the wheel? There's loads of people out there that have already done it. There's a few YouTube videos out there of people of created hotkeys and how to create hotkeys and what you're trying to do. So Google is your friend. Well, we had the GDP numbers came out earlier, Hudson. Not great, well, they weren't bad numbers, but we had a little bit of a sell-off on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. A little bit of mini sell-off. They were up about like 0.1%, and then they pulled back and went slightly red, slightly up now, like 0.06%. So not huge moves on the market today. No big news expected today. There's no big news anticipated. We've got nice little IPO due to launch. Probably will launch between 10 and 11 at some stage today. So IVP is the ticker. So mark that out as one to watch. Also, we had We had ICCT was halted yesterday. It was where we made the gains yesterday, the majority of them, certainly the thick end of the wedge, and it just moved up, and we caught the move up because we were watching it for a resumption. So when it resumed, we switched it on and we caught the move up. So happy with that trade. Yeah, you just copy someone else's scripts, Cal. TWS is not, it's not as configurable as DAS. It's not as intuitive as and easy to use as Dash Trader, but you can script in it. So it's Pine Script. I'm not a big Pine Script author, but there are loads of people out there that are Pine Script authors. I mean, if you really want somebody to do it, pay $5 on Fiverr, and someone will create the scripts for you. Just tell them what you want. Look, I want someone in Pine Script to create some hotkeys for me in TWS, and someone will say I can do that. You pay them $10, $5, $10, whatever. Ask ChatGPT. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, if you do a TWS script for trailing stop hotkey, there's probably a bunch that you can copy off the interweb. Yeah, cheers, Jez. What a lovely morning. Some good action, absolutely. I'll take a look at it after the stream for you, Cal. I'll see what I can find out for you. Well, DBGI. Still watching that. DBGI approaching the yeah, the volume's kind of died out now on DBGI. We've had some really good volume earlier. It's kind of died out now. DBGI back over the VWAP, and we'll be interested, but until it's back over the VWAP, no point risking. Same thing with ICCT as well. Over the VWAP, 775. Currently VWAP 765. So yeah, over the VWAP, confirmed move over the VWAP with good volume, and we might see another move back up. Or we might see something else like Spiro break, SPRO break $2 and become another big mover. So this is Spiro Therapeutics. Like I say, I don't trade below $2, but if you are trading below $2 and you like that, this has just popped up. reasonable volume. It normally, just going to say what it normally does, but I'm not seeing anything for yeah, normally just about 300,000. So it's over average volume. It's a little higher than average volume, but it's only popped up this last 5 minutes. I'm going to change the scanners over because, quite frankly, we've not got a lot left before the bell. I'm just seeing if there's a catalyst here, whilst at the same time watching DBGI and ICCT for moves after the bell. My Benzinga's slow today. I don't know if it's there's the bell. VFS taking off. Over 55 might be interesting. Back over to VWAP with ICCT. Rejected at the VWAP by DBGI. I've got no level up or level down on this. It looks like we're at the level, the halt level. Yeah, I didn't have a level up or level down, and it's halted. So that's halted to the upside. VFS popped up, then spiked back down again. So ICCT is halted. I'm looking at an 861, 850 resumption. It's pulling back a little bit. 850, 826 resumption. So it looks like it's going to resume almost level. DBGI about to break $15. Testing $15. We've got the confirmation there. This has got big moves as well. Okay. I'm at 1480, 20 cent. Just going to put a 20 cent trailing stop on that. I'll probably get stopped out, but why not? Moving up. There's another 1500. There's another 1500 bucks. Happy days. That was a very tight stop. I put a 20 cent trailing stop, and the ATR's over 50 cents, so I knew I was going to get stopped out. I just wanted to, you know, bag a quick scalp. VFS breaking highs. VFS up there just broke through the pre-market high and is now up at, I said 55 is the key level to watch, but it's now up at testing 57. So VFS could be one to, what's the spreads on this? Actually not too bad, given like 30 cents compared to what they have been. ATR about $1.30, spreads of about 30 cents. 20 to 30 cents. So there's opportunity there, guys. What broker? Capital Markets. Capital Markets Elite Group, CMEG. Yeah, I just managed to buy an extra couple of quid on DBGI as well, Alistair. You need to lock it down, buddy. I'm not trading VFS. I don't care how good it's looking sweet. VFS is looking sweet, but I'm not trading this today. Not after Monday. I'm skipping that till September. We'll look at the overall market. S&P 500 is broke them pre-market highs and moving up. Nice healthy pullback before a continuation and break highs. That's what we're looking for on the overall market. So let's see. When does ICCT resume? The SBA also halted, so this should resume in about 30 seconds, 25 seconds. So let's have a watch of this. It looks like it's going to gap up. Well, it's going to resume, should resume level. Now the level I'm watching is the pre-market high. If this goes up and breaks the pre-market high, that's what I'm watching now. Well done, Alistair. Good stuff. Good to see you making. That's 3 days in a row over goal, buddy. And an 8K day. That is a phenomenal day. Phenomenal day. Well done, mate. Well done. You're challenging me in that top 3, bud. You're challenging me in the top 3 for the Discord, let alone the interweb. So that's halted to the upside, resumption, halt to the downside. So that's ICCT is a volatile stock to trade today. So watch for that. We're getting a little bit of pullback across the board. Has there been any news? Not really. So we'll come back to that in a little while. So where are we going with Nano Vibronics? It's choppy. It's below the VWAP. It's probably going to chop sideways for a bit. DBGI pulling back. It's testing the low of day. So low of day currently, or low of session rather, is 1345. So it's testing that 1350 level, support level. Let's see. 1345 is the current low of day. Is it going to break that and then sell off, or do we get a move up? VFS, very similar pattern. Just bigger quantity. So very similar. The initial move up, pull back to the VWAP. So 55 was the key level I said. If it starts to move back up again over 55, that's probably what I would watch on VFS. Not a stock pick, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion, not offering stock picks or signals or anything like that. Oh, Alistair. But joke. Alistair's had an 8K day. It's a great day. Well, twice goal now, so 2x goal, over 3x goal yesterday, although big red day on Monday, so, you know, Means that we're back in the green on the month. We're back in the green on the week. Happy days. Hit that, smash that thumbs up button, guys. Let's see if we can get 50 likes on the stream today. Let's see if we can get 50 likes on the thumbs up button today. I'm waiting for IVP to launch. IVP is a new IPO. I want to see that. DBGI halted to the downside. In fact, ICCT halted to the downside. DBGI halted to the downside. So there's volatility. We're getting some volatility halts both ways. Let's hope it continues. But I prefer bullish volatility to bearish. But you take whatever you can get. You didn't tell me you didn't. It's just choppy. It's so choppy. It's below the VWAP as well. You did. Yeah, I've done that one. So like, best thing you can do is just cancel everything there, Stanford. When you have that happen, is just get out, just cancel everything. Unless you've got other orders going at the same time, other trades going at the same time. Just hit your panic button and get out of everything. That's what I've done when that's happened. What's with that IVP? DBGI's halted, yes. Why would I go to bed now? It's halted. IVP IVP is a IPO. It's due to launch today, so we're only 10 minutes into the market. Why would I go to bed now? Yeah, but it's Stanford. But what I'm talking about, when we were talking about yesterday, with regard to taking the right setups, taking the A+ setups. This one didn't have any, not at the open here. You have the pullback, and then you're still below the VWAP here. So as you look, if you're getting in here, you've got the VWAP resistance. So potentially you could have got in here for the break of 220. You might have got faked out. If you take profits up there, fine, but it would have been different. You went to 229. But no A+ setups. Wait for the really good setup. So a strong move up, pull back, then the next high. That's a really good setup. Look for coiling under a flat top. The breakout. There's no flat top there. Look for coiling under a flat top and the breakout. That's usually strong. But also watch the volume profiles. Look at the volume. If the volume comes in strong, see what I'm looking at here is you've got broke through the VWAP, then there's a little pullback, then it breaks a new high, the volume comes in. So you could have got in here for the new high, high of session, and rolled that up, and then take some profits as you go. It's a $2 stock, so you know 5 cents, 9 cents, whatever. Take some profits as you're moving up. Always don't be afraid to take profits. This you can see the volume coming in here. Always watch the volume profiles. Look at the time and sales ticker. What color is predominant on the time and sales ticker? It gives you an idea of whether the action is bullish or bearish. Right now, I'm seeing more green than red on the time and sales, and you can see that that's coming through. You can see how quickly the volume profile is growing here. So we're getting a higher volume candle growing here, which you can see why this is moving up. We're getting green on the time and sales. Higher volume, and we've broke that key level. So that would have been a good setup for the break of high of day. Got 20 cents. Samui, I don't trade Forex, so this is not a Forex channel. This is equities only, stocks and shares. So what I was saying yesterday about, you were saying you were like a 1-to-1 is your risk reward that you're using, which is fine, but that means you have to be better than 50% accuracy on your trade selection. So if you're going to be using 1-to-1 on your trade on your risk versus reward, you need to be very patient with the trade selection that you take. Maybe you only take one trade a day. Maybe you only take 2 trades, 1 or 2 trades a day. But make sure you only take those A+ setups. And that way your accuracy, and then as you get into the zone, you start to get a bit of a streak going. Your accuracy will improve because you're only taking those good setups. But your risk to reward will also improve naturally because those good setups will lead to bigger runs, and you'll end up with a better risk reward. And on the back of that, you become more confident, and you'll then start to take more trades because you'll be taking, again, you'll spot the good setups a lot better because you'll be disciplined about it. So it all comes with time and practice. It really does. So this is the big mover at the moment. Nano Vibronics. Clinical trials is a good positive clinical trials, independent clinical trials at that, for their products. How do you spot good setups? You look at the price action, so you look at the movement, you see you're looking for good volume, you're looking for volatility, you're looking for a number of different things. So what you're looking for is momentum in a particular direction. If you're a short trader, you want momentum down. If you're a long trader, you want momentum up. Right now here, there's an argument for a double bottom as well. So that's a setup. So then you've been looking for a new high of day, and you got that with the volume. So you're getting the increased volume, you're getting a break of a key level, 230, and you move up. Here we're at the halt levels at 280, so 279 is the halt level. So this is going to be halting to the upside. So you spot the good setup. So then when it pulls back, bounces on the VWAP, and then you get another break of high, 250. Again, that's another good setup, because you look at this, the pullback was on much lower volume than the previous candle, and then you get an increased volume candle here, so you're getting really good volume. 2 things you're looking for when trading equities is volume and volatility. We've just had a move from $2 here all the way up to 280. So that's an 80-cent move in, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. So again, it's patience. You got in there too early, Stanford. So you got in there for a break of the VWAP and a VWAP breakout, and it pulled back again. The ideal place to have got in here is the move up and this break hit here of new highs. So you've got this double bottom, W setup. Probably the best place to have got in was 230. Get look for 10 cents, you get 20, you take some off, and as it starts to pull back, you get out for another 10. It pulls back, then you've got the VWAP bounce. So as a VWAP bounce, as a break, first candle make a new high, which would have been here. This candle makes a new high, and you're in again. And look, you've been all the way up testing $3. You just broke the new high of day, because the previous pre-market high was $2.90, and now you're testing $3. So, and I'm not even in it. I'm not even in it. But that's a big move. I mean, that's a 40%, what, 38% move on the day from yesterday's closing price. It was about 145 yesterday's close, and it's now up at testing $3. So you're close to 50% gain across the day. Nice one. It's a good trade. Don't forget to take profits there and buy the dip. And again, if you're wondering how am I spotting stocks that are breaking out, Samuel, is that an unusual spelling of Samuel? Okay, so if you're wondering how I'm spotting the stocks that are breaking out, I'm using Benzinga, using the scanners. So these are the scanners I'm using on Benzinga. So if you're wondering what Benzinga is, go check out the link tree in my profile, and you can try Benzinga out for free for 14 days. And this is real. I mean, this is 122% up on the day. I've been talking this move through and not actually trading it, which is unusual because I'm usually trading it whilst I'm talking it through. So there's been some really good entries here as well. So the best entry would have probably been around here, 245, 250. The move up, and I think you got it 243 by the dip, which is a good entry. The move up, and it's still going. I'll be wary of it now. I wouldn't chase it now. It's very extended on the 5 minute. Look at the 5 minute chart. Very extended on the 5 minutes. So I'd wait for a nice pullback. Not had any red candles since the move began. So I'd wait for a nice red candle. Doji here, but I suppose that's the closest to a red candle. So wait for a red candle now before you get an entry. With a pullback or a flag formation or something, flat top, anything. Just wait for a pattern breakout to break out from. It's a bit extended on the 5 minutes, so you could get faked out to up there at the $0.50, 350. 350. Let's have a look at the daily chart. 350 is key resistance level. If you look at this on the daily, you'll see 350 here, key resistance in and around this level here. So 350, there's a lot of resistance in around 350. So just and subsequently, previously support back in May. The 350 is a key level. So just watch that on the daily. It could break out and could absolutely smash 350, but based on how extended it is, I can see 350 being a key level. I'll have a quick look at Mara. This is flat topping right now. We're getting an ascending wedge into a flat top, which is a very powerful pattern. Typically breaks upwards. So we're getting higher lows and into a key resistance level. And then when it breaks out, you get an increased volume for the breakout, and you usually get a strong momentum breakout, but you have to be quick with it, because with a flat top breakout, they usually break out and then people take profits quickly as well. So watch that, and look on the level 2s for any big orders that could potentially start that sell-off. So this is the first red candle, first pullback on the 5 minute. It's not. We've got our first red candle of the day since the move. Well, first candle since the move started. First red candle. I've not had the exit indicators yet. First candle to make a new low would be my exit indicator. So if you got in at 250 here, I would still be in it. We've not made a new low yet. Low of this candle is 319. So that would be the exit for me. There's 319 there. So if it breaks below 319, it's finding support at 319. Now we're getting a little bit of a descending, so a little bit of a flag formation here. This is your flagpole, and this is your flag, and this is what's known as a bull flag. Typically, this will break upwards. We're very close to 50 likes. If you've not hit that thumbs up button yet, get smacking that thumbs up button. So we just broke a new low. So that would have been my cue to either scale out or exit. Probably scale out at this stage because I would have had such a cushion. And watch for the break of new highs. But this is a nice little flag formation here. On the higher time frame or 2-minute time frame, we've still not broke a low, which is 310. Double bottom there. So below 310, yeah, now it's definitely get out time. You need to hold the whole dollar, and it's breaking below the whole dollar. So I'd wait for this consolidation to if you're not out already, I'd wait for the consolidation to come in. I was right about not chasing it up here over $3. It was so extended on the 5-minute. So you wait for that pullback, wait for the consolidation. Think of the price action very much like the spring analogy. So you've got a spring, a rubber band. As you pull on a rubber band and stretch it out, the more you pull it, the harder it comes. So as the price action moves up, it's stretching out that rubber band. So it becomes more and more difficult without it actually coming back down. Now, as you release it and come and pull it back in again, the next time you pull it out, you can go that a little bit further. And that rubber band analogy works very well with the stock market. So if you're when I say it's really extended, it means it's reaching that kind of really taut stretch of the rubber band. And then you get the pullbacks. So you get a nice little pullback, allows you to go that little bit further on the next move up. Have a look at Mara for you, Marathon Digital. Yeah, just trading within this range, this pre-market range of 50 cents, $13 to $13.50. And pretty much just trading within that range since the open as well. Had a really good day yesterday, but the market did, and the market's up healthy again today. So let's have a quick look at the market. So this will probably follow the market today. Normally would follow Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's been a bit erratic of late, so it's been following the market. The market, the SPY is in the SPIDER ETF is a State Street. Is the finance company. State Street, or the bank, they have an ETF that follows the S&P 500. They call it the SPIDER S&P 500, and the ticker is SPY or SPY. I suppose it's the daddy of ETFs. If you're looking for a long-term investment opportunity and you don't know what you're doing with regards to investing, just stick it in the SPY. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. If you lose money, don't sue me. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. But if you stick it in the S&P 500, or the SPY in this case, which tracks the S&P 500, long term it only ever goes in one direction. So we're talking about long-term investing. So you would at the end of each month, you've got a little bit of consumable cash available. Stick it in the SPY or another index-linked ETF. In 10-15 years time, have a look at how much it's grown. It's the compounding effect that you'll get from it that really makes a difference. Well, ICCT, is it back up again? It is as well. A big halt down, then another halt up. So ICCT, I'm not even looking at this, but yeah. It's getting thickly traded as well. 7.8 million shares traded on ICT, ICO Connect. So it normally, well, actually, it's a misnomer because it's a SPAC merger from yesterday. So we're taking two different companies and combining the data. So I wouldn't put too much credence onto the relative volume, but it has got good volume. I mean, 7.5 million shares. Traded today. It had like 44 million yesterday, over 44 million, and it only traded half the day yesterday. So it's finding a bit of resistance up there at 820. But I mean, it's blue skies over $9. Blue sky setup over $9. So we've had half an hour. Let's see. Nvidia's up 0.4%. It's pulling back a little bit from the high of pre-market high, but you've got to like it. You've got to love it. No. What you've got is a double top here. You've got. I wouldn't call that a bull flag simply because it got rejected up here at 820. So you reached the same top it got rejected at beforehand. So you calling that a bull flag? Yes, it may turn out to be a bull flag, but you've got to be. It's got to break this this session high. Session high currently 821. So if you weren't in it from down here, a lot of people wouldn't have been because below the VWAP. And the VWAP's a great intraday trend indicator. So the volume weighted average price, when I say VWAP, it's volume weighted average price. So the VWAP here is the blue line, and it's kind of sideways at the moment. But when the price action is above, it's rallying. When it's below, it's selling off. So down here, the longer term, the price action is selling off. Now it's moving above, so now we're actually getting what's known as choppy action. It's above, it's below, it's above, it's below. The VWAP's horizontal. You want a nice incline VWAP, kind of 30-40 degree incline on the VWAP, and you want bullish action above the VWAP, and that's a good setup for trading for the long side. This right now, it needs to break 820 for me. It's not a signal or a stock pick. I'm just offering my opinion. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. No worries, Richard. I'll go back to Nano Vibronics. So that was a nice move up, but it looks to have spent, because not only did we come back down and we broke down, then we found a little bit of support and we broke below that. So we broke below the whole dollar, below the pre-market high. We went back up and retested the whole dollar a couple of times, failed, and now we're breaking new lows. So the next test is going to be 261, which is where the VWAP is, to the downside. Otherwise, we've got to get back over 290, which is the pre-market high again. So it looks to me like we're going to struggle to get over $3 again with Nano Vibronics. I think this is probably done for the day. We might get some swings up and down, but I think the big move was here. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm watching ICCT and I'm watching DBGI. And anything else that looks attractive. ICCT. Let's just draw a quick from the top. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking at it. So that's I can see that we've got the 820 resistance, but I just wanted to see where that pre-market high versus the swing high here was. To see if is it relevant. DBGI. This was a beautiful gap and go. DBGI broke the VWAP on the way up. That was a beautiful gap and go that we managed to get. Again, this is below the VWAP. So DBGI, until it breaks above until it starts trading above the VWAP. Look at the VWAP, it's actually inclined downwards now. So the VWAP is a trend indicator, which is why it's a very powerful indicator to have on your chart. It's telling you what the price action is doing. And at the moment it's selling off. The longer term is selling off. So it's actually pulling back slightly, which you can see that from the price action anyway. But with the VWAP being inclined to the safe side, that's selling off. So it needs to get back above the VWAP and start trading above the VWAP if you're going to go long on it. Going short, probably expensive. It looks. I think it's hard to borrow. I've not priced it in terms of locates, but DBGI is hard to borrow. Just putting it out there though. So we started off today with DBGI. DBGI was $12 as it opened up. It's got a low of $12. I'll see you shortly. She's going to be the death of me. She really is. Oh, stop. No, that's not quite what happened. I'm not going to say what happened, but let's just say it was very distracting. Yeah, I've just got to get that image out of my head now to concentrate, but yeah, I like that. I like that. But where was I? Where was I? Oh yeah, DBGI. It needs to get back over the VWAP. It's actually at the hold level to the downside. ICCT is at the hold level to the upside though. So this is finally got that breakout here, and we've got the increase in volume. So that's what we're looking for. That increase, break of that 820, increase in volume. We've got a 20-cent move up. That's ICCT. Still potentially over that. We've got closing out this candle. So let's see what happens. A new high here could be entry 850 possibly. Johannes, for me, definitely bullish mood, up for sure. Nvidia 7.75% up. Nvidia, gotta love it. So NASDAQ up, absolutely. It was a false halt, Cal. No, it was not a stock pick. Very close there. Very close. The hot level is 868. So if we gonna take a position for the break of the $0.50. I've got a cushion on this, so I want to break. There's the $0.50 break. It's not halted yet. False halt. I'm going to take it off there and get an extra few quid. So I'm over goal on both tickers. 895 is now the halt level. So we've got the false halt there. And I thought, well, it's kind of halting, so I'll wait for the break of the pre-market high now. It's a nice little scalp. How much did I get on that one? 2,500 shares, and I got 27 cents. You get 20 if you got 27 cents out of the market every day, you could make a fortune. Why am I smiling? If only you could see what I can see. That's why you know exactly why I was smiling. So just $9 is the high of the day. So now it's a whole dollar resistance. Right at that pre-market high as well. We're on a new high of the day. I keep with you, 950 maybe. $0.50 range on this. Now spreads are widening as well. Struggling at 913 is what my average is. And we get over that $0.25. Current high of day 79.28. So we're looking at that quarter dollar resistance area. Need to find that. Get out. Breaking a new low, so that's my exit. Just tight risk reward, manage the risk and reward. Still over twice goal. Well, it's good stuff all day. Good stuff. I love to see it when you guys come on here and you know. When you first come on and you're like, how do I start trading? And then you start learning from me, and then you're coming on here telling me that I've had a day today. Thanks, Tony. I've had a day. I'm like 2x goal or 3x goal or whatever it is. Do you know what? You're gonna love to see it. You know, it's your own little personal ATM is the stock market if you know how to use it. Well done all day. Great to hear that. So I'm looking for 30 cents here, so I'm gonna get it. Current high of day 928. I'm looking for 930. A bit more green on the time of sales. 3 on the ask. $17.25 on the ask. And swift rejection up there. So it's coiling under the $0.25 here. So it's either maxed out or it's ready to pop. One or the other. Double topped there at 928. No, 928. So we need to get over 9. We need to get over 930. 5-day twice now is 928. The range on this 45 cents. Spreads are about 6 to 10 cents. 4x on that. So we're looking at a 50-cent risk on this. More than I really want to go, but $0.45 is what I'm looking at. Struggling around this $9 area. He needs to get over 930 if it's going to continue. But we're consolidating around $9. 860 is my out. Oh, 857. I'll leave that there. Until we're over $9 again, I'll just leave that stop there. Yeah, breaking new laws. What I don't want to do is start giving back, so I'm kind of finish out the next 15 minutes and then move out, I think. Go and enjoy what I've just seen. There's the halt to the downside. I had the exit indicators, but got the double top here. And then it started to just 860, finding support, but you're getting a lower resistance. You're getting lower volume. So the exit indicators were there, which is why I put my my stop there at that support level of 860, just under 860. And it broke down. So I was right to do that. Not every trade is going to go your way. Not every entry is going to go your way, but it's halted to the downside now. So we'll wait for that to pick up. So DBGI not doing anything. VFS not doing anything. Let's have a look. What else did we look at today? We looked at No, I've just ranging sideways. Back over $3 could be of interest. It tried $3, was rejected. So it needs to get back over $3. This was $2.97. So this is Nano Vibronics. What time is it in the Philippines right now? It's 20 past 10 at night. ADTX just popped up. Yeah, saw that. What's the volume like on it? So added text into a volatility halt. Not great volume at all. This yeah, no candles. No 1 minute candles above 20k about this last one. So ADTX 182,000 shares traded all day. Just worried about the volume there. It's not great volume at all. But we do know it. ADTX can move. I mean, this month alone, it moved big on both the 17th and the 18th. So it does have form. I mean, this went up from up to like $76 back in April. So added text, it can move, it can be volatile, but we'll see. This halted at 10.19, so we've got 4 minutes left before that resumes. Possibly, Alistair. Next earnings season probably will do that. I probably will do that. I'll probably get up early and trade the earners like 4 o'clock, and then go back to bed after that. So we've not had we've not opened on IVP yet. Still priced at $4, so there's been no movement on the opening price. Looking at ICCT, that moves back up. So this should resume in about just over 1 minute. So I'll come back to that. Anything else? Added text halted. Nano Vibronics broke $3, testing its support now. So now what we're looking for is the move up. New swing high. So what we're looking for is 311, yeah. Getting slight increase in volume here, ever so slight. Not enough for it to break out, I don't think. We'll see what happens on the next minute. Oh, actually, I think ICT is due to resume in about 20 seconds, so I'll come back to Nano Vibronics in a minute. ICCT, it's looking at a $7 resumption. Now, this is probably going to be a 10-minute halt. $7 resumption, that's a whole gap down. 7.10, whole dollar gap down. 7.11. So yeah, this is going to be a 10-minute halt. So that 7.10 resumption is going to narrow in the next 5 minutes. This is a 10-minute halt. Add text. Okay. Can you not see it there, Jack? I don't know if you can't see. If you can't see it, so DBGI and ICCT. So yesterday, ICCT we made 20k on. Almost, yeah, 20k on ICCT. And DBGI moved up really well for us as well today. So yeah, just over 20k on ICCT yesterday. Oh, add a text. This is a 10-minute halt as well. So we'll come back for that. 18. So we have 3 minutes left on this. So this is what I made on yesterday. So made some money pre-market on this one, on this nice move up here, on resumption from its halt from yesterday. Made a little bit more than gave some back. So we're with 6k up, we give 4k back. That's on the ticker, that is. So we're a little over 12k up on the day. And look at this on a 15-minute. This is where we made our money yesterday, from $3 up to $7.50. So it's been good to us so far across 2 days. That's Radco. That's the background to all my thumbnails. It's a stock chart. It's a stock chart, buddy. No worries, buddy. No worries. You're obviously on a crap phone. You think with all the trading advice I'd give you, could afford a decent phone now, there, Jack? Yeah, SPY's pulling way back. Why though? That's a good question. Yeah, so overtime pay to be extended to millions of workers under Biden's administration plan. That's why. So everything on the back of that pulling back. So the market leading right now. So the big numbers were following the market. So Nvidia and Tesla were leading the market yesterday, but the big numbers, the big companies are following the market today. So that's why it's gone red on the day, as have all the big names. They'll go green again later, but we'll see. I expected a nice green day on the markets today. We'll see, will it bounce? Oh, no worries, buddy. Look, trust me, you're not going to offend me. I've been insulted with much better insults than that. Alright. We'll fill this gap back over the VWAP. We might bounce back up, but we'll see. Yeah, so this started pulling back with the market actually. Market bouncing a little bit here, so let's see. want to see this over the over $8. Over $7.99 is the VWAP, so I want to see it over $8. Nice to see a bit more volume coming in as well. I mean, it's the first hour of the market's over now, so volume is a fickle thing. Struggling at the $0.50 there. That was 43 on that last candle. Maybe a VWAP bounce. Lock in $400. Takes me over 10k on the day. With a double top there, so I've see this confirmed over the $0.50. Get some confirmation over the $0.50, I'll scale back in, otherwise it pulls back, I'll get stopped out. It's a small profit. There we go. Bit of slippage there. Quite a lot of slippage actually. I'm not doing well with slippage lately. I was 7 cents. Spreads are like 2 cents. So there's no way I should have got a 7 cent slip there. Oh, we made a little bit. It's a nice round number, isn't it, Cal? I suppose that's a good number to knock it on the head, I guess. Nice round number to finish up on, I guess. Okay, guys, you know where I'm going to be tomorrow. Same time, same place. An hour before the market opens, and come join me. 8:30 a.m. If you're wondering how I find stocks to trade when they're trading, Benzinga. Partner with Benzinga as well, so go check out the links in the description. You've got Benzinga. If you want to you try it for free. You don't need a credit card number or anything. Just try it out for free. Great platform. I swear by it. And then if you want to come join the community, then it probably will launch. It's not launched yet. Probably launch in about 25 minutes, 11 o'clock. Usually anywhere between kind of 10 and 11 is launch time for IPOs, Neath. So watch for that. The IVP is the ticker on the. It's been priced at $4. So we'll see what happens when it does launch. But I myself am going to end this one here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys.